I recently turned 34 years old, and in my 34 years of living, I've experienced almost 9 to 10 national crises in Lebanon. That's not counting the ongoing Palestinian occupation. That's not counting the Syrian rising and other, global wars and conflicts that were happening. And as an empath, as a sensitive being, I'm deeply impacted by all of that. Some of the national crises in Lebanon I witnessed and I experienced while I was living there, and some of them I experienced when I was living in a different city. So I got to taste the flavors of both. So imagine generations, they're going through national crises every 2 to 3 years. And we keep saying that the people will rise. We keep hearing that the Lebanese people are strong enough and will rise. And I have no doubt. But rising on the foundation of what? Rising on the foundation of a broken, exhausted, burnt out nervous system, rising on an exhausted mental health. And I am saying this because when I came to Toronto and had a safe space above my head, I had the financial security, I had stability. It took me a long time to just regulate my breath, to regulate my nervous system, and to understand the impact of what I've experienced on my nervous system. And it's still an ongoing process. But I'm doing all of that healing while I am in a regulated city, while I am in a safe space. So, what are we expecting from the people? What are we expecting from the people that are, that they can't even think about these things because their basic needs are not met? They don't even have safe spaces. You want them to think about how to regulate their breath. And that is a question that honestly keeps going and circulating in my head because there is a deep knowing within me. And I do believe that without a regulated nervous system, nothing can change. But how can I ask the people to regulate their nervous system when they don't have their basic needs met? So it's a question that's really, circulating in my head. And I felt like I want to share it to hear different perspectives and opinions because I'm really trying to understand how can we be of support? Can these two coexist? I don't know. Let me know.